Hello, awesome students. I hope you all had a nice weekend and you guys are um, doing well in your classes and everything else in life. I wanted to talk to you real quick about a few things. First off, a lot of you guys need to turn in stuff. You guys are running late. I get it, but please do your best to get your work in. I'm giving you a little bit of time this week as well, but try your best to get your stuff in so we can keep going forward. The big thing I want to talk about is this week I'm giving you details about the final project so you all can start working on it because pretty much we have this week. We won't have next week because everyone's off for the holiday, and then we come back for a week, and then after that we're doing presentations. So I want to give this to you in advance so that you guys can start um, really working on it and planning it. We have to do our presentations on the 6th of December, so it's just right around the corner. All right, so make sure you get caught up on stuff and then start working on this. Now, we just went over artistic expression with the Chicano movement and also with Chicanos in general. And you got to see a lot of different forms of art and stuff like that via Cheech Marin's pages and video and collection, I should say. Sorry, not pages. Um, but what I want to make clear is that there is some interesting stuff in regard to murals in general. So murals have always been kind of a form of artistic expression um, for Chicano people for a long time. And so you're talking even in the ancient times like that. Why do you like? I always joke around and tell people like, why do why do we like to do graffiti and stuff on the wall and write things and stuff like that on the wall? The reason we do it is because we've been doing it for thousands of years, right? And so it's important to recognize that part of it. You know, that's a part of like what we do. It's in our blood, right? And so of course we're going to continue to do that in some form. And we had Chicano artists like Diego Rivera and people like that who were ended up continue to use the mural or in his case frescoes um, to kind of push this social narrative, right? And so the thing that's great about this is it allows us to be able to see that, right? And see like what was going on in people's lives. Well, during the Chicano movement, they started to utilize that as a art form as well. And so murals started popping up all over, and then we started seeing it in certain communities and stuff like that, and even in New Mexico we started seeing it, specifically in Albuquerque especially. And so that's what your focus is going to be on in this final project is you're going to work individually to go ahead and analyze some of the murals that are available here in Albuquerque that are meaningful and stuff like that you guys can connect with, and then you can tell us about it and let us know what the story is behind the murals, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen real quick so you could see um, what I'm talking about with some of this stuff. All right, so if I go to the module page here, you're going to see this is all the stuff that we need to work on this week. I have a short video that I want you all to watch that talks a little about the Chicano move identity through murals in East Los Angeles. And then I put murals of Chicano Park, which is also over in this area, so you can see um, some of these murals that come out of this really famous park in California, right? And then there's a reading about murals in New Mexico that this was written in like the 70s or something like that. So it gives you an idea of like what it's like. But most importantly are the project details here. So when I click on this, it's going to take you to this page. And this page just gives you the details of what the final project assignment is going to be about. So what you're going to do is you can use this web page here, which is Awesome Murals of Albuquerque. It has uh, photographs and stuff like that of some of these murals in Albuquerque and their locations, so that you can, and even some more details about them that you guys can use to do your research. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna create basically an archive for that. And this public archive is going to be accessible for our classmates and stuff like that. So what you to do is go through this. It asks you some questions like, what did you learn about, or what did you learn about the mural? When was it created? How has it changed over time? Where is the mural located? Because that's an important part too. Like if it's in a certain neighborhood or a certain location can be very crucial to why it's there, or it may tie into like the neighborhood or something like that. And then you're just going to go through all of these questions. Um, and then the other thing too is here is like this part where it says, why is a mural and public art in general important? What does a mural add to the discussion? And so basically what you're going to do is you're going to create this presentation, right? And in this presentation, you're going to have the details laid out. Then you're also going to include an Instagram page for your analysis of this piece of art or mural. And what it needs to do is it needs to have photographs, it needs to have videos of you narrating and explaining about the mural. And then you're going to go ahead and post it and create this page and share it with us. So that's what we're going to use to analyze. And then you're going to write a one-page reflection on the completion of this project and just talk about like how it ties into some of the stuff that you're learning about. And that's how we're going to share this. All right. So the presentation, I don't care like what form you use. You could use slides, you could use PowerPoint, you could use, I don't remember the Adobe one. There's a bunch of different ones that you can use. You could do any of that. And then, like I said, the Instagram page has to be through there. Okay. Most of y'all have that. I know like probably some of you guys are like, oh, Instagram's old, whatever. I don't care. Use it. It's a great way to share content like that. Okay. So you're going to do that. And we're going to share these on the 6th of December. Um, and we'll do it like in a Zoom meeting or something like that, and then we'll be done. All right. But I want you guys to get ahead of the game on this. This is pretty much what you're going to be working on the rest of the semester. So make sure that you get a good start on it. Really pick it. I want you to go out there and take your own pictures of the murals and see them for yourselves. I think it makes a big difference for you to be able to capture that yourselves. All right. So make sure you do that. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you however I can. Um, and good luck. And I hope everything's going well with you all. Be safe. And hopefully we'll see y'all soon. All right. Goodbye.